Hello everyone, welcome to the When It Worked podcast show with your host Julian Lee. Today I'm joined by the fantastic Grant Johnson and Beck Thompson. Welcome to the show.
Hi,
guys.
Thanks for having us.
Hey, thanks,
Wonderful.
Julian.
All right, so we're going to play a game of Jeopardy. We've got 2 rounds, normal Jeopardy, double Jeopardy, and then we have final Jeopardy. And we're going to see who the champion is of this particular game. And then we're going to talk to Beck and Grant and find out all the cool things that they're doing. And let me just make sure we've got the audio. We're good to go. All right, so let's go. Can you read the board? Okay, I'm going to help you out. First category is names the same. Then we've got New Age beliefs, Broadway, the old ball game, reality show winners, you'll need insurance. And Grant, you can kick things off because you were the early bird. Wow, going large. Let's take a look. Franz Kafka's day job was as a bureaucrat administering this type of compensation, like for accidents. Kafkaesque. I've heard of that. Any idea? I don't really have any idea.
Oh, man.
All right, we're going to have to
blank.
kick it over to Beck. Do you want to have a crack? You don't have to. Okay, so the answer is workers' comp or workman's comp. Okay, so we're going to go to Beck now.
Okay.
Okay.
I can't see the
The name's the game, New Age beliefs, Broadway, the old ball game, reality show winners, you'll need insurance. Name's the same for 200. It's the first name shared by a celebrated Renaissance artist and a perennial Hollywood bachelor. First name only. Renaissance artist and perennial Hollywood bachelor. All right, Grant, what do you got? Leonardo is correct. Well done. Half his luck, Leonardo. And
well done.
continuing, Grant, you were in control. Names the same, New Age beliefs, Broadway, the old ball game, reality show winners, or you'll need insurance. 300. The ex-Major League pitcher can thank the country singer of the same name for his nickname, the Gambler. Oh, that's easy. Major League pitcher can thank the country singer of the same name for his nickname, the Gambler. Beck, are you waiting in the wings to jump in, or no idea? Okay. I think you know it. But full name. Yeah. Two names. First name, last name. Wow. Out of nowhere. Kenny Rogers is correct. Well done. I thought you had no idea. What would you like? Names the same, New Age beliefs, Broadway, the old ball game, reality show winners, or you'll need insurance. 400. The creator of the Garfield comic strip shares his name with the actor who played Jock Ewing on Dallas. None of you will remember Dallas, I would imagine. Maybe you don't even remember Garfield. Yeah, you remember Garfield? Who wrote Garfield? It's on the tip of my tongue. Oh. I only had the first name. Now I've got both. Well, you're in trouble if you don't get this one then, Grant, because... Oh, Beck is spewing. Jim Davis is correct. Well done. Grant, you are on fire. You got 900 and you are hogging all the money, but that's what you're supposed to do. What would you like? 500 names the same or... Okay,
Sure.
Let's take a look. Or you could do 100, but The composer with a presidential name wrote the Pulitzer Prize winning On the Transmigration of Souls to commemorate 9/11. So who wrote this? What is this? I don't know. Transmigration of Souls to commemorate 9/11 and won a Pulitzer Prize. He's got a presidential name. Name of a president? Really got no idea on this one. And there's no way Beck the Aussie's going to know this one. All right, let's take a look. John Adams. Okay, interesting. All right, Beck, what would you like? 100? Okay. What geological formation is claimed to be effective in healing, meditation, and energy work? What geological formation is claimed... Crystal is correct. Beck is on the board. Well done. What would you like? Phew, it's a relief. You can actually go negative in this game, which is worse. Beck's a bit of a hippie. New Age beliefs for 200. This term for receiving energy and info from other levels of reality sounds like redirecting water along a passage. This term for receiving energy and information from other levels of reality sounds like redirecting water along a passage. One name would mean both of those things.
Wait.
Grant, I just about called you Jim Davis. Do you want to have a crack? The correct answer is channeling. Now, do I take points off you for getting it wrong? Because, or do you get a free go? I always forget. I'm going to say no, I don't, because it wasn't you're not in control. But Beck is still in control.
Right.
New Age beliefs. Okay. Which self-help law emphasizes the idea that our thoughts and beliefs shape our reality? Self-help law. Law of attraction is correct. Well done, Beck. You've got 400 now. What would you like next? Yep. Okay. 400 New Age beliefs. What ancient Chinese practice involves arranging the environment to harmonize with the flow of energy?
Tai Chi.
That is wrong. The answer is Feng Shui. Feng Shui. Okay, Grant, what would you like? Name's the same. Oh, sorry, New Age beliefs. Oh, geez, for 500. Indian mystics believe that these body energy centers must be balanced. Ooh. Oh, Beck's just jumping. Oh, Grant, you've got it covered. He's good. Okay, Grant, what would you like? Name's the same, 100. This last name is shared by both a renowned physicist known for his theory of relativity and a famous jazz musician who nobody has heard of. Everyone's heard of the first one. Einstein is correct. Okay, that is the end of the first round. Let's go into Double Jeopardy round now. And Grant, you're in control. The categories are American history, Canadian postal abbreviations, the brain, homonyms, let's take a trip, and guitar gods. The brain for 200. The corpus callosum connects the right and left halves of the brain, also called these like halves of the earth. Grant is a bit of a brain himself. Well done. Continuing on. Okay, the brain. My brain just switched off there for a second. The largest part of the human brain responsible for conscious thought, voluntary movement, and processing sensory information. The largest part of the human brain responsible for conscious thought, voluntary movement, and processing sensory information is... Well done, Grant. On fire. I don't think I'd be able to get any of these, so don't feel bad, Beck. Continuing on. Brain for 600. Oh, it's a daily double. How exciting. You are on 2,100. You can choose to wager any amount or no amount, and you will earn double that. Okay, wager 1,000. And let's see. 1,000. Okay. When enjoying a fine meal, you are employing the parietal these right behind the frontal ones. I reckon that was pretty easy. And an extra 1,000 there. Well done on the daily double. And continuing on, Grant. The brain. Okay. The thalamus, part of this botanical sounding part of the brain, receives all sensory input except smell. Oh, okay. That is incorrect. Would you like to have a go at this one, Beck? You don't have to. No, I wouldn't either. The correct answer is brainstem. Beck's in control. Are there any of these categories up your alley? American history, Canadian postal, that one's easy. The brain, homonyms, let's take a trip. Guitar gods, yeah, I was throwing you a bit of a bone there. That one, half of them are easy. Okay, Canadian postal. Now that I've said this is easy, if you get these wrong, the pressure you're going to look very silly. All right, BC. Beck, what does this stand for? All right, Beck's on the board. Back on the board. 200, because these are double. What would you like next?
Ugh.
I know, it's always risky. What would you do, 200? Okay. Since 1900, only 12 baseball players have won this by leading a major league in batting average, home runs, and RBIs. So 3 things they have led in is called a something to do with trip. Triplet. That's incorrect, Beck. And are you going to swoop in on this one, Grant, or... Since 1900, and no Googling, I'm watching you. Only 12 baseball players have won this by leading a major league in batting average, home runs, and RBIs. I didn't actually know this. Okay, so the correct answer is actually Triple Crown. Nobody got it. Beck's still in control. What would you... Hang on, who's in control? Yes, Beck's in control. Yep. Yeah, let's go back to the safety of Canadian postal abbreviations. AB stands for... Beck. Come on, Beck. Just say it. Just ab. It just sounds like something. Abercrombie and Fitch. All right, have a crack, Grant. Alberta is correct. Well done. Okay, how are we going? Yeah, I know. It can get yourself into trouble. All right, Grant, you're in control. What would you like? Always, yeah. What would you like? Which one? I told you there was some. NS. That is correct. Well done, Grant. Would you like to continue on? Okay, YT. YouTube. Beck's like, yes, in your face.
He's ready to swoop in.
Totally not. What about
Beck, you
Yucatan?
just need
Is
to
that a
wait.
place? Oh.
Any idea? And do you want to have a crack at this one, Beck?
Yeah.
You're up barking up the right alley, but you're just not quite there. It's actually Yukon Territory. Yes, very close.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, I probably would have accepted that. And back onto Beck now. We've got American history, homonyms, let's take a trip, and guitar gods. Okay, let's go that. And for what amount? 200. Often hailed as one of the greatest guitarists of all time, who was known for his iconic guitar work with the band Led Zeppelin. I wrote all these because these are all my favourite bands, so it's a bit unfair. Grant? Could I get a first name out of you? I will accept it. Jimmy Page is correct. Well done. Okay, we're going to end this round going into one last question, which is Final Jeopardy, where you can wager whatever you have, and you can attempt to improve your score that way. Okay, the largest island in Canada. You have 30 seconds. No Googling. Okay, how do I stop the music? Okay, does anybody have any idea? No? You're not going to get involved? Yeah. Okay, so anybody wagering? Or you're all just beaten into submission? You got 200. The correct answer is Baffin Island. Tough one. You had to know it. Maybe Canadians would know that one. Well done anyway, Grant, and also Beck. You were a lot of fun. And let's head over to Beck and have a chat with her. Tell us about your coaching, Beck.
Yeah, so I'm a dating and relationship coach. So I work with single people.
And is it mostly people, mostly women? I know another relationship coach. Do you know Gina Hendricks? Have you heard of her? Oh, okay. And what prompted you to set this up, and why was this something that you thought people wanted? How did you know?
And so I started with couples coaching, and the need for single people came out of that because a lot of single women approached me for support. So that's how I knew that need was there. I didn't know the couple need was there. That was.
And now you're specialising mostly in the relationship stuff. Is that right, or not?
Yeah, solely. Like I work with people who are like looking for relationships or people who are in relationships.
And what is it that people are doing wrong, Beck?
Oh, couples are not listening to each other and not communicating well. Single women need to believe in themselves more, I would say. A lot of my work is around self-worth.
Yeah, I think that's a big one. I think you've got to stand your ground a little bit and not give up the goods too early, so to speak.
Mm. Mm.
All right, and what else could we talk about? Why are boundaries important in relationships?
Huge, right? Because if you don't have boundaries in there, people tend to walk all over you, and it's your way of like that. Boundaries are a direct reflection of your self-worth. So if you can assert what your boundaries are, what you need out of a relationship, what you need from other people, what's okay for you, what's not okay for you, then people understand where you stand and where they stand, and it's easy to go forward from there.
Absolutely. All right, let's head over to Grant and let's talk about you've sort of you're a voiceover guy, but you're also helping people tell stories. Tell us a bit about that. How did you come to learn this, and why do we need to do it? Yes, it's one of those things when we're sort of our brains just really straight away want the story and it stands out and it makes us learn about the person. So people need to understand how to do that. What makes an engaging story?
To have well-developed characters, you need to have a location that's specific, and that tells you, what kind of a setting you're in and what to expect from it. And then you also need to have conflict, because if there's no stakes involved, really, there's
Yes, absolutely. And now, when people talk to you, do you just do the voiceover stuff, or do you actually help them with all this storytelling and brand storytelling, I guess?
their characters.
Awesome. If you want to chat to Grant, about that, I'll put a link in the description. And Beck, where do you mostly? Are you on Instagram? Is that your main thing? And Facebook. Okay. So and if somebody wants to reach out to you, what's the process?
Yeah, so I've got a link in my bio on Instagram of how you can book a session with me, or you can just send me a DM on Instagram.
And what's your handle?
The Relationship Circle.
The Relationship Circle on Instagram. All right, so
Mm-hmm.
you can check out Beck. Thank you, Beck, and thank you, Grant, for coming on and playing, and we had some fun.
Thank you. That was fun.
Certainly. Yeah, it
No
was
worries.
great.
Thanks for listening and watching.